welcome to Inside Pre-Season, episode 6. The previous 5 we've shown you behind the scenes at training and match day. We thought for this one be a bit different, just show us what's going on behind the scenes in terms of the media work. And we've had a bit of a radical transformation in the changing room, which I'll show you in there as well. So we'll start with the media team. Obviously you've got Madeline, who's the head of media. You've got me, does the videography, not really match day anymore, but still there or thereabouts. You've got Craig, Dolly Blue Sound, Daniel Thomas, who does your Twitter updates, Luke Oakes, who has replaced James Wilson. James has gone back to London after uni, so Luke is now writing your match reports, and Josh Bramwood is now the club photographer after 𝗕𝙁𝙨𝙯𝙀 went back up to Scotland. So in terms of kit launches, the planning for that actually started March. So whilst we're trying to wind the season up, when we got the options for the kits, me and Madeline put together some proposals to see how we could market them, because that's something which hasn't really happened really in terms of marketing these kits properly, and that's reflected in the sales. Obviously we sold all the 100 kits, and we've done more or less the sales in the home shirts already from last season. So the importance of the home shirt was like getting the fans involved, got the ladies side involved as well, obviously with Charlie and Izzy, and walked up them primary steps. It was a positive reaction. Obviously it is quite a polarizing kit, it is a step away from tradition, but as part of that we did release that YouTube video where I was in the changing rooms before they'd been renovated, just showing you the different shades, different styles. We played in hoops, stripes, light blue, royal blue, we've had a sash, and in the Instagram post as well, the day before a game, the last 6 games, I had a different Lancaster City shirt, and we also very subtly changed the colour to the website in March as well to get you used to the different shade of blue. So that was all part of the kit as well. And in terms of the third kit, that was solely launched by Lancaster Ladies. And when me and Madeline got the ideas together for that, we wanted the ladies to launch a kit. One thing we did wanted to go at was announcement videos. Obviously Burnley are the best. They've done quite a few this summer. So we had a go. Mystery player for Andre Mendes. That was funny because obviously Andre Mendes, he's only been in this country since the age of 13. He doesn't really know a question of sports. That was a fun one to explain to him. So he enjoyed that one. And then in David Norris one, the inspiration for that one was The Last Dance, because obviously last season we did The Last Dance poster, which was inspired by the poster advertising the Netflix series, the Michael Jordan one. So I saw, how could we link The Last Dance again to this one? And we just replicated the advert on YouTube. The one thing we wanted to launch last season and never got around to doing it was TikTok. TikTok has unlimited potential on reach, engagement. And I say if you get the right trends and the right videos, you're going to get eyes on the Dolly Blues. And if that turns into more people coming through the gate and watching and supporting us, then it's worked out, hasn't it?
So, as you all know, your media team are constantly working behind the scenes to create content that you as fans would like to see. But apart from tweeting, what do we actually do? As David mentioned, in this week's Inside Pre-Season, we're going to be taking you through a little week in the life of our media team, and I'm going to specifically show you what life is like as a designer working for Lancaster. Aside from all the graphics, this season we've actually taken on the task to create the matchday programme. And the work for this actually started back at the start of the year, in January, and we began throwing around ideas as a media team of the kind of content that we've found in other programmes and that we'd like to see in our own programme. Therefore, as of Monday this week, I began what turned out to be a 3-day design process, from research to full design of our 2023-24 programme. Sadly, it's never an easy job, and it's never a case of getting it right the first time. So as you can see here, the process began of creating multiple different programme covers. This job is obviously made a lot easier when I have fantastic imagery to work with. So a huge thank you goes out to our club photographer, Josh Bramwood, but also ex-club photographer, 𝗕𝙁𝙨𝙯𝙀, and Michael Porter for the fantastic photos that they've taken that I included heavily in this new programme. A main part of us bringing the programme in-house for this season was to increase the amount of engaging and fan-related content that we can include in the programme. By bringing it in-house, we've been able to up the page number quite considerably, and hopefully provide a programme that you as fans will love to read and want to buy. As always, the programme will include regular contributors, as well as hearing from people like our manager, Mark Fell. However, if you do have any ideas or you would like to discuss getting involved in the programme, drop us a message. Now we've got greater control over the content within the programme, we can focus on important topics such as the Dolly ladies and their double winning season. It is also important to note, obviously, in the media team, we all do have our day jobs. We've got a lot of life admin, in my case, a lot of dogs. And whilst it probably hasn't been as fun as watching your usual player clips from training, we hope that this little window into our week in the lives of the media team has been worthwhile. Cheers.
Hello, I'm Craig Thompson. I'm the match commentator for Dolly Blue Sound. My preparation for the upcoming campaign has been in two different parts, really. The first has been hopefully something you've seen on YouTube, Dolly Digest. The idea came back at the very start of summer. Instead of doing a written piece for 𝗙𝙤𝗹𝗹𝘆 to do a YouTube series about all the changes at the different clubs and especially all the happenings going on at Lancaster City. It's something that I would do anyway, keeping a load of notes, especially for the all-important upcoming league fixtures. So it was an idea to move myself from the voice on the radio to a face as well. The second part of the preparation has been to go back and look at all my old commentaries, find out what worked, what didn't, what were mistakes, what we need to improve upon. We've done a little bit of that in pre-season as well, keeping match fit with all the games that Lancaster have played, doing interviews and little features. Some have worked, some haven't. And when I look back over last season, things that really sort of worry me a little bit are the bits when there are long pauses. Think about Caelan Gallagher-Allison's injury at Hyde United. 30 minutes that I had to basically talk about anything other than what really was going on the field. And in addition to that, I did an interview with David Norris that I think is on YouTube. Don't go back and look at it. It is the worst interview I've ever done. And I vowed that day never to be unprepared for a player interview. So I've learnt a lot last season, been putting into practice over the off season, watching a lot of different commentaries as well, getting better, as we all should improve for the coming year with Lancaster City. I think it's going to be a good season.
Back to me again. So Paul Winstanley during the close season has renovated the changing rooms. He has taken the benches down to the original wood and given them a new lick of paint. He's also replaced the tiles with a wood finish and put some vinyl over it with the club badges. He's also added some LEDs in there for effect as well, giving the changing room a fresh new look ready for the players and the new season. Thanks for watching. I hope you've liked this look at what the media team do during pre-season. And if you want to see more Lancaster City content, don't forget to like and subscribe.
𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙